preacher. 6-week cut, transforming all the features. With TB look great if you wanna be a creature. Not the one to fear, but the one.
What's up, everyone? Today is Saturday, so we have legs today. We're doing glutes and hamstring, so we're looking to have a phenomenal day at the gym. You know, I ate out a little bit yesterday, so, you know, I got a little extra calories in my system, but we're really wanting to push this leg day. We're really trying to challenge ourselves, trying to, you know, milk as much energy and much juice out of these legs as possible. I'm looking forward to my workout today. Like I said, I'm gonna push it. As you guys know, I'm gonna show you what I'm eating. I'm gonna show you my workouts. So, you know, it's the same thing every single day. But, you know, I'm still gonna try to educate you guys, give you new tips, give you more information. So, as you guys know, first meal will be right here. So for breakfast, I got 2 egg white grills from Chick-fil-A, and then I got me an iced vanilla cold brew. So this is our breakfast. You know, decent amount of macros, not the best, but not too bad either. We got legs, so, you know, we need a little bit more calories, a little bit more energy today. So, you know, I'm not gonna stress about it too much. I'm gonna burn these calories off easily. My asshole itches. Got to get ourselves psyched up for leg day because, you know, we're about to go kill ourselves in the gym. So we got to get ourselves psyched up. Woo! It's leg day. We're trying to get ourselves psyched up because, you know, we kind of got to be psycho a little bit when there's leg day because, you know, you got to challenge yourself and push the envelope. You got to really kill yourself with leg day. Leg day isn't easy. There's no such thing as an easy leg day. Leg day will always be challenging, especially if you're working hard and pushing yourself and pushing past your limits. So, you know, we're trying to get ourselves ready to go. I've got, you know, a decent amount of calories in me from this morning and from last night because I ate out a little bit. And I got the pre-workout in my system too. So you guys know I'm feeling well. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling good. I got enough sleep. So, you know, we should have a good workout today, hamstrings and glutes. So, you know, I'm ready to go push it, man. I'm ready to go after it and chase it, man. This cut is going well. I'm extremely happy with how it's going. I'm a little bit bloated today just because I ate out. So, you know, I look a little bit more puffy, a little bit more watery, a little bit more soft. But that's, you know, that comes with the territory when you eat out and eat Mexican food like I ate yesterday. I had a burrito, beans and rice. Which, you know, refried beans is not the healthiest thing at all. It has a lot of fat in it. They put lard in it. And then, you know, I had a burrito. So, you know, not the best, but, you know, still a good amount of carbs, fat. You know what I'm saying? I got a good amount of protein. So, it is what it is. I always usually eat my worst meals or my worst food the day before I do legs just because, you know, I might need a little bit more energy those days. So if I'm going to eat something I really want to eat, I'm going to eat that the day before so I can have those calories for the next day to really help me, you know, push me through my workout. So you still can eat some things that you enjoy and you want on a cut as long as it's within your macros and within the calorie limit. What I like to do, if I know I'm going to go eat out, or, you know, go get some ice cream or something that, you know, might not be the best for my cut, is I like to load up on protein earlier in the day, load up on leafy greens, load up on healthier foods that's low cal, so to kind of like, you know, fill me up. So when I go out to eat at that restaurant, I'm not going to be tempted to like eat too much food or overeat a ton of bullshit food. So that's what I like to do. I like to do that, like I said, just so I can make sure I'm not overeating on a ton of bad food. And then another thing that I do when I go to the restaurant and eat is I drink a ton of water while I'm there. So like usually I'll drink like 3 to 5 glasses of water while I'm there, just so I can keep my stomach somewhat full, so I can kind of satiate my hunger a little bit, just so I'm not overeating and so I'm not like scarfing down food so fast that I don't really realize that, you know, I ate like 1,200 calories and then I'm like, you know, I'm still hungry because it takes about 20 minutes for your satiating hormones to kick in and say that you're full. So what I do is I like to drink the water. So, you know, with the combination of eating the food, because, you know, actually drinking water is great while you're eating because it helps with digestion, but it also helps you stay fuller. So I'll drink the water. I drink as much water as I can so I stay fuller. It helps me with my digestion, and as well it helps me to not overeat because I have a lot of water in my stomach. So it's kind of hard to eat a lot of food while you have a lot of water in your stomach. So, you know, kind of prolongs that hunger for a while. I mean, I might be hungrier later on, you know, once the water kind of like goes through my stomach and gets out to my intestines and stuff like that, and I piss it out. I might be hungry later on. Later on in the day, or later on whenever, but you know, it's better to be hungry later on, and then I can go home and, like, you know, eat me a small meal or a small snack that's more nutritious, like with protein in it, like a healthy amount of protein, healthy amount of carbs, or, you know, fiber or fat, rather than, you know, being super duper hungry and just eating 2,000 to 3,000 calories while I'm eating out, and then, you know what I'm saying, and still being hungry. So that's kind of my tips and kind of like what I do when I go out to eat. I eat a small meal that's higher in protein, or eat a lot of protein throughout the day, and eat a lot of vegetables and fruits throughout the day, so I'm like not super duper hungry going into the restaurant. And then while I'm at the restaurant, I will drink a ton of water, so it helps satiate me, helps keep my stomach full, helps me not overeat, and helps me, you know, actually appreciate the food, and helps me, you know, keep those calories down while I'm out to eat, enjoying my meals, so I'm not overeating. So try those tips. Try those tips when you go out to eat, and tell me if it works. Tell me if the water works. Tell me if you know, eating a smaller meal or eating a lot more protein and, you know, healthier carbs throughout the day helps you. Let me know, because that's what I do. Everybody's different. I will say definitely avoid eating or drinking. I mean, drinking like pop, or drinking like juices, or drinking like, you know, sugary beverages when you're out to eat, because those calories add up. And, you know, most of the time, refills are free at restaurants. So if you're like refilling up on freaking lemonade, or refilling up on, like, you know, Pepsi or juice or anything like that, then, you know, if you're like me and you're a thirsty motherfucker, I'm a thirsty motherfucker. I love drinking shit. If you're a thirsty motherfucker, you might end up drinking, you know, 2 to 5 glasses of juice or pop, and that ends up being like 500-600 calories of just liquor calories and a whole bunch of sugar. So instead of you know what I'm saying, you might eat 1,000 calories out to eat, but then instead of just eating like between 500 and 1,000 calories, you know, you might be freaking consuming 2,000 to 3,000 calories because you know, drink a lot of your calories. So, you know, you drink water when you go out to eat. It's the best thing to do, because water has no calories, and, you know, it keeps you satiated. It helps you keep you satiated. It helps your stomach balloon up, and it just doesn't have any calories, so you can, you know, enjoy your food, eat more food rather than drinking your calories. So I would say that, try that. Let me know how that goes, how that feels. But I'm gonna go work out. You know, we got legs, so let's go push the limit, and I'll see you guys in the gym in a second.
You know, this is TB's secret stuff in this bottle right here. So let's get right into it. We are starting off with some Romanian deadlifts. 245 on the bar, focusing on the negatives, going down, getting the great stretch at the bottom, trying to get those glutes and hamstrings activated and stretched, starting off heavy with a drop set, trying to keep our back flat and chest flat, and, you know, trying to have good reps. This is pretty heavy starting off for me on the cut, but, you know, I'm still having great form. I'm feeling strong. I've got enough calories. I got enough energy. So why not start off a little bit heavier than we usually do? I have a strong glutes and strong hamstrings anyway, and, you know, we're having strict form, good form. So, you know, this is how we do it. And then we're going into our second set, taking the tens off. So we got 225. Still focus on getting that great stretch at the bottom. Probably going out a little bit slower. I probably can sit there just a tad bit longer, just get that stretch. But, you know, great form, good form overall. I'm kind of going kind of fast, but, you know, it's all good. My back is flat. That's what we like to see. I'm trying to get that great stretch at the bottom. I'm trying to build those glutes up. Hey, fellas, it's totally fine to have a big ass. Women actually like a man with a well-rounded gluteus maximus, because it shows that You don't skip leg day, and it shows that you care about your lower body as well. Nobody wants a man who looks like an upside down Dorito when you're really big up top and really small at the bottom. So even it out, balance out your body, stop skipping leg day, and work on that rump. But we're going to our third set, and this is, I think, 205, but we're still trying to get great form. Going down, slow stretch at the bottom, pause. Great rep. Great rep. I had a great day today. And I already got my ass sweat going, so that means I'm working my ass off, literally. And to go on to our fourth set. So this is, I believe, 185. It's only 245s and 25, but still the same thing. Going down slow, getting a great stretch of the glutes and the hamstrings at the bottom. And when you're doing this exercise, bring the bar away from your body at the bottom because it emphasizes the stretch of your hamstrings. Don't keep the bar close to your body. Bring it away from your body. You get a better stretch at the bottom, so try that out. And make sure you got a weight that you can handle. You know, I can do this heavier because I have really strong legs, I have really strong hamstrings, really strong glutes. So get something that you can use. And now we're going into wide squat on the Smith machine. I really enjoy the Smith machine just because I can focus more on the lifting part and not as much on the stabilization of the lift. And I think this is a great tool for hypertrophy. But you know, I'm different. Everyone doesn't like Smith machine squats. For a lot of people, it makes them feel awkward. They don't know if they're doing it right. For me, I used the gym Planet Fitness for like 3 straight years because I was broke and I was in college, so I had no choice. So my body and I'm just kind of used to using Smith machine squats. I'm going to go back to barbell squats pretty soon, eventually, in my new plan eventually. But this just feels better for me. It feels better for me structurally. I get a better pump when I'm doing Smith machine squats, and it's easier to lift a little bit heavier weight, in my opinion. It might be my structure or something like that. Sometimes people, I have certain structures that, you know, squat might not be the best exercise for them. I'm more so talking specifically barbell squat, but for me, Smith machine squat is a great tool. Chris Bumstead, the Mr. Olympia champion, he probably has the best physique on the planet right now, or when he was bodybuilding. He's retired now, but Chris Bumstead has the best physique, and he used Smith machine squats. So if Chris Bumstead can use the Smith machine for his squats, why can't I? He's a freaking multi-time Mr. Olympia winner. So yeah, thank you, Chris. But third set, you know, it's a drop set. We're getting lighter as we go, you know, trying to pump out some great reps, 3 sets. I can squat a lot more than I did for these 3 sets, but you know, it's not about me lifting heavy. It's more so about me getting quality reps and getting the stretch of those glutes at the bottom and not ego lifting. And that's why I started off with the Romanian deadlifts, just so I can pre-fatigue myself, so I don't ego lift and lift heavier than I really need to or really want to. I'm using these for hypertrophy. I'm using these for reps. I'm not using these to lift extremely heavy. But going down at the bottom, get a great stretch. There we go. And like I said, to really emphasize your glutes, spread your legs out, and you'll get more glute action than you would if you had more of a neutral stance. If you want to hit your quads a little bit more, you would bring your feet in. But this is glute and hamstring day. And now we're going into our reverse hack squat. And like I said, emphasis on the glutes. So going down, getting a great stretch at the bottom, going up. This is also a good exercise, just in general for your entirety of your leg, but I have my legs a little bit spread further apart, just to emphasize the glutes. And I'm going down, trying to sit down in a chair, getting a great stretch. I really starting to really like this machine. I never had access to the machine for most of my lifting career. This is the first time I ever had this machine. When I'm using this gym, I really enjoy it. It's easy on your spine, easy on your back. It's a machine that's very easy to load with weight. And then just to emphasize more glutes, we're doing some glute bridges, and we're going to go down slow, getting a great stretch out. You guys know We're taking our time. We're not trying to rush through this movement. We're really trying to emphasize the negative. So going down really slow and really slow. I probably can, go further down just a little bit, but my ass kind of hurts from the other shit I did. But, still pretty good reps in general, in my opinion. Do not ego lift on this machine. Ladies, I'm talking to you. And then here's our second set of reverse hack squat. Going down really slow, exploding up. Going down really slow, exploding up. The difference between training for hypertrophy and training for like explosion, if you're an athlete, is for hypertrophy and for growth, you want to really go down slow for the eccentric phase, and for the negatives, you want negatives. And for somebody that's like a football player, basketball player, I would have them go down a lot quicker, go down faster, and then explode up, just to focus on explosion. So that's like one of the main differences of how athletes who play sports train versus somebody who's a bodybuilder. Is there's a more emphasis on hypertrophy, more emphasis on the negatives and the stretch at the bottom of lifts, versus for somebody who's an athlete, you're more focused on the concentric phase, or the shortening of the muscle, and for the explosion, for the power aspect of the lift. So for this example, I wouldn't really focus on going down slow. I would just go up really fast, shoot up like that, instead of going down slow, try to get a great stretch. So if you guys ever wonder like the difference between people who play sports and don't, and do bodybuilding, that is the main difference. So I just want to throw that in there. So if you're like one of these kids who are playing sports, do not train for hypertrophy. Train for explosion. Try to be strong. Try to be explosive, rather than trying to grow your muscle and do more compound lifts than isolation movements like I'm doing. I'm training for bodybuilding more so, and for aesthetics. So I just want to put that in there for anybody who may be watching this athlete. I could possibly do videos later in my channel for like more athletic workouts for people who are athletes, but that'd be a whole different time and maybe a different channel. So we'll see. But enough of my rant. We're in our third set of a reverse hack squat. We're trying to just get as many reps as possible. Really focus on going down with the negatives, going down slow. This is how you do it. I'm laughing because I fucking have a tweeter in my ass. If you don't know what a tweeter is, it means your underwear and your pants are out up in your butt crack, and it kind of looks goofy. I need to pull it out, but no calves today. I'm not really focused on calves. I just wanted to spend more time on my glutes and my hamstring. So if you're wondering why I'm not doing any calf work, that is why. Just trying to focus on the two muscles that I'm prioritizing today. They weren't wasting time with that. And then we're going to finish off our lift with some hamstring curls, 2 sets. We're just trying to pump out some reps, but still taking our time to get this great stretch at the top. I'm trying to get a little bit more reps than I usually do. So I'll put it a little bit lighter. I'm at like 80, 90, I think 80 or 90, and then 70 or 80. I forgot exactly which weight. But trying to have great reps, great stretch at the top, get those hamstrings stretched out as much as possible, not rushing it. You see my face, I'm ready to leave. That shit burnt like a motherfucker. These things kill me, man. These things really kill me. This exercise really sucks. But that's how you know that it's effective, is if you're having a great stretch at the top, and it's very challenging. And as you guys can see, this is my second set of my hamstring curls. I'm trying to get 12 to 15 reps. I'm trying to force myself to really push through. I wanted to do another set, but I had to go. So I was ready to leave, and then I already spent enough time in the gym anyway, so I don't want to get to the point of overtraining. So this is more so of a finisher. And as you guys can see now, I burnt about 580 calories, 722 calories overall, and for the Stairmaster, 235 calories for 21 minutes. And then we're going to get on the elliptical and burn 137 calories for 16 minutes. And I was watching some WNBA. Caitlin Clark is a beast, man. I love watching her play. So check out her if you like her. Yeah, we killed it today, but hey, we're getting rained on, so I can't really film myself for that long out here. We got rained on. That's always fun. But
We're leaving the gym now. My wiper's gonna be on, so it might hear that. But we had a really good leg day. Had a really good exercise, good segment of lifting. I was able to get a lot of lifting done in a small amount of time, so that's great. I'm happy I was able to do a good chunk of cardio. I got on the Stairmaster as well as getting on the elliptical as well. So, I was able to maximize my cardio today, so that's good. I'm just happy I was able to push the limit and, work my ass off today. I always feel like I can do a little bit more, but that's just how I am. I'm always good at what I do. Like, I always lift enough and I always push myself and challenge myself, and work really, really hard. But there's always that voice in the back of my head, like, you can do more, you can do one more rep, you can do a couple more exercises, you can do one more exercise, you can do, something else, like you can do a little bit more cardio. Like, there's always that voice in the back of my head, and sometimes you gotta be safe, and sometimes it's not worth overexerting yourself, overworking yourself, and doing more, because you add that systemic fatigue onto your body, and then it becomes very hard for you to recover, and then it might affect your next workout, or it might affect how you feel in the rest of the week or the next couple of days or after the gym. So you really gotta know yourself. You gotta know if you're undertraining, overtraining. Most people undertrain, so most people won't have that issue of worrying about having to pushing themselves too much. But for people who are more advanced lifters, been lifting for a while, and kind of hit, I don't say they're genetic peak or anything, but been doing it for a while and trying to make more gains, make new gains, because the more you work out and the longer you work out, it's harder to get more and more gains. You might get a couple, 1 to 2, 3 pounds of muscle in a year versus somebody who's new to the gym might get 5 to 10 pounds of lean body tissue. So the longer you work out, and the longer you do this, it's harder to make gains. So you actually get to do more, but more isn't always better. You actually make most of your growth from resting, and that's where all the growth happens, when you're sleeping or when you're resting. So you don't necessarily have to do a ton of reps or a ton of volume or a ton of sets or anything like that. Just challenge yourself. I think the good number is between 4 to 12 sets per muscle group a week is a good start for you, and then you get more advanced. Some people can get to 12 to 20. It really depends on the person and the people, but just test out yourself and see what you can handle, what you can't handle, and then do something in between, or do something that makes you feel the best. Makes you feel the best in the gym, also with recovery. If you're like working out and then after the week you're not like somewhat fatigued or somewhat sore, and you go to your next workout and it's like super easy, then that means you're probably undertraining. If you go to your next workout and it's extremely difficult to get up and do those movements and to lift and stuff like that, you feel systemically fatigued, you feel like shit, and you're probably overtraining. But like I said before, most people undertrain, so most of you don't have to worry about overtraining, because it's way easier to undertrain than it is to overtrain. For somebody like me, I might overtrain just because I love the gym so much, and I love doing volume and killing myself. So, but we'll see how I feel tomorrow, and we'll see how I feel the next couple of days. I think I did a good job of pushing myself and challenging myself, but not doing way too much to the point that I'm not going to be able to walk the next day, because that's what I did about 2 weeks ago. I really destroyed my quads 2 weeks ago, if you guys remember that video, and I could barely walk, and that affected me for the entire week, and then it made it harder for me to actually do my leg day. So I'm about to go upstairs. I'm gonna go take a shower. I feel disgusting. I'm sweaty, and then it's raining too. So the combination of the sweat and the rain, it's kind of made me feel icky. And then I'm wearing slides, and my socks is soaking wet, and my feet is soaking wet. and disgusting. I hate when my feet are like wet and wet socks. So I don't know if anybody has like that same feeling. When my feet is wet and wet socks, it feels disgusting. So I'm just ready to take them off. So I'll see you guys in a second. I'm gonna go eat, take a shower, and as you guys know, I'm gonna show you what I'm eating. So for our second meal today, we have some pasta with some meat sauce and some garlic bread, homemade. For a little snack, I'm going to drink both of these just to get some extra protein, 30 grams each, so that's 60. So that's what we're going to have for our snack before we actually eat a bigger meal. We got us a burrito, baby, with some steak, barbacoa. We have some black beans, mild pico de gallo, and then some extra lettuce. That's all we have on this burrito. And for dessert, we have, I went to McDonald's and got me just a vanilla soft serve cone and this one chocolate chip cookie. So I'll put all that in a mason jar, kind of mix it up a little bit. And yeah, the cookie is 170 calories and the cone and the ice cream was 200. So that's 370 calories for this dessert. It's not terrible. I mean, it's not great, but it's not terrible. And I burnt over 1,400 calories today. So, you know, I have some wiggle room to eat a dessert that is actually enjoyable. So, you know, we ate out pretty much today, but, you know, the first breakfast meal was pretty healthy for Chick-fil-A standards, high in protein, low in fat. And then for Chipotle, I didn't have any cheese. I didn't have any sour cream. I didn't have any dairy. So it was basically just meat, beans, and lettuce. So, you know, we had a pretty good day eating, even though we ate out a little bit. So, yeah. And taking a look at my meals, I didn't really eat a lot of food, particular. I ate a lot of like dense meals, but it wasn't like a ton of food, which is totally fine. I was satiated most of the day. I'm happy I burned a lot of calories, and I was able to eat an actual dessert for once and not something that's just always super duper healthy. And we're consuming about 2,900 calories, 73 grams of fat, pretty good. We had a lot of carbs, 357, but that's okay. We're gonna have some cardio tomorrow, 210 grams of protein, which is pretty good. I'm high in sodium, but you know, I do work out a lot, so it's all good. And then looking at our calories burned, I burned 1,400 calories for today. That's pretty good. Staying for 13 hours. And had close to 10,000 steps. So we did a pretty good job today.
What's up, y'all? So it's the end of the day. Actually, the next day. It's about to be, it's 11:55. So it's almost midnight. So I've been up editing the videos and doing other stuff. So this is the last thing I want to say today for this video. I just want to say thank you to everyone who's watching my videos, who's tuning into my videos, who's commenting, who's liking, who's responding, you know, and just interacting. It means so much to me that I have people commenting and saying that I am motivating them to go to the gym. I'm motivating them to work out. I'm motivating them just to be better individuals, you know, and to just challenge themselves in the gym. That means a lot to me. This is the whole purpose of me being on YouTube in general, and being on this platform, and me posting every single day, or trying to post every single day, and me posting like on Instagram, on X, on TikTok, is to inspire and to motivate people to take care of their physical health, you know. So I appreciate the love and appreciate you guys telling me that you appreciate me. That means a lot. So thank you. I'm going to keep becoming better. I'm going to keep becoming better at editing my videos. I'm going to keep being better at just giving you better content. I swear by this time next year, it's going to be so much better. It's going to be so much more efficient. It's going to be so much just better. I'm learning this as I do it. I don't have any editors. I don't have anybody helping me edit. I'm just doing it on my own, and I'm just, you know, figuring things out as I go, and I'm just watching other people who create content and kind of like taking inspiration from them. So thank you guys for letting me know that I'm getting better. Like I said, I've been doing this for a little bit over a month, so it's good to see that I'm making this steady progress of becoming a better editor, and becoming a better content creator. So it means a lot. But anyway, I'm gonna go head to bed. It's way past my bedtime. Way past my bedtime. I never stay up at 12 a.m. It's something that's not normal for me. But like I said, I'm up editing videos for you guys and giving you guys content that I think is very valuable, and you've told me it's valuable. So that's what I'm doing, and I'm just finishing off now. So I just want to say, appreciate you guys, and as I always say, stay safe, stay swole, and have a great day. Thank you guys. I love you.
It's time to work now. Work, work, work. It's time to work out. Work, work, work.